Hello and welcome to this Forex Preview at xm.com. I'm Maria Pashurthis, and joining me is Senior Investment Analyst Rafi Boryadjian. We'll be discussing the RBNZ's upcoming policy meeting and the outlook for the Kiwi. So Rafi, the RBNZ will hold its first policy meeting of 2020 on Wednesday. We've had some positive data out of the economy lately, so what are the chances of a rate cut now?
Well, there's a pretty slim chance of a rate cut at the February meeting. Of course, back in November, the RBNZ did tilt slightly towards a more neutral stance. That's because we did see an improvement in economic data late last year and earlier this year. So far, the data has been pretty upbeat. We saw unexpected drop in the unemployment rate in the fourth quarter. Third quarter GDP numbers were above the RBNZ's own estimates, and more importantly, inflation has started to move closer to the RBNZ's 1 to 3% target band. So at the moment, the RBNZ has little reason to cut interest rates. However, we are seeing a fast deterioration in the outlook, mainly as a result of the coronavirus outbreak, which has severely impacted China's economy. And given that China is New Zealand's main export destination, of course, that's bound to have quite a big impact on the New Zealand economy as well. So the RBNZ will be watching very closely how things develop in the coming months. If the outbreak proves to be just a short-term disruption, the RBNZ might just get away by keeping rates on hold in the coming months. Though if the situation deteriorates further, then a rate cut is definitely on the horizon.
I see. So given all this, what's the outlook for the Kiwi?
Well, the Kiwi has been on the slide throughout 2020. In fact, it's the worst performing major currency of the year so far. And that's mainly down to expectations that the RBNZ will probably have to cut interest rates further in the coming period, even though for now it appears to be holding a more neutral tone. Because if growth globally doesn't pick up and the outbreak worsens, then definitely there's no doubt that the RBNZ will have to cut interest rates again at one of its upcoming meetings, and so that's definitely been weighing heavily on the Kiwi, and this week it's fallen to fresh 3-month lows against the US dollar.
Rafi, thanks so much for joining me, and thanks for watching at xm.com.